everyone, welcome to Birth Astrology. This is Rajni. Hope you guys are all doing well. This is the monthly predictions for the month of October 2021 for Cancer Ascendants or Cancer Lagna. Now, if you have number 4 written in the first house of your chart, then you are a Cancer Ascendant or your Lagna is Cancer. Now, this will be a general prediction based on transits and based on Vedic astrology. Now, I'm not talking about the chart, which is your birth chart, where planets are assigned a certain position in the chart at the time of your birth, and that remains static. But today, we will be referring to the transit chart, where the planets are currently in the sky, transiting. Now, my main hope of doing these predictions, monthly predictions, is to give you some peace of mind by removing the elements of uncertainty from your future. At the same time, also help you to prepare ahead for any low periods and help you leverage the good phases of for the month ahead. Now, we will see how these planetary placements will impact your personality, your temperament, your attitude, your communication and interaction ability with the others. We will also talk about your family relationship, your career growth trajectory, business, income and your finance in general, harmony in your marital and love relationship, health, unearned money, and inheritance from various sources if applicable. And we'll also quickly touch upon luck and deaths if time permits. Now, those who are new to this channel, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It means a lot to me. And also don't forget to hit the like button. That also means a lot to me. That's your support to me. Okay, now let's look at the placement of the planets. Now we have Sun, Mars, and Mercury in the 3rd house. Now on October 17th, Sun will move into the 4th house in the sign of Libra. Now Sun will get debilitated here. Now on October 22nd, Mars will also move into the sign of Libra in the 4th house. Now Mercury will be retrograde until October 18th, after which Mercury will be going direct. Then we have Venus and Ketu in the 5th house in the sign of Scorpio. Jupiter and Saturn, both retrograde, are in the 7th house in the sign of Capricorn. In fact, there is going to be a huge event. This is going to be a huge event of this year that happens this month, which is on October 11th, Saturn goes direct, and on October 18th, Jupiter goes direct. So these two changes are going to be impacting our lives in a huge way. But good news is it's going to impact all of us, all the 12 signs, most likely all positive. Then we have Rahu in the 11th house. Now, as I said earlier, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and take a minute also to like my channel, and that'll be a great support. Now, let us now move ahead and look at what results and what yogas these planets are going to bring you this month. Now, let's first talk about major planets, which are Jupiter and Saturn. Now, both Jupiter and Saturn are considered good in the 7th house. Actually, Jupiter and Saturn are forming a very nice Raj Yoga for you. And Saturn is in its own sign, which is another good yoga. Now, what does 7th house denotes, you may wonder? Well, 7th house actually denotes your name, your power. It denotes your partnership, both your marital and business partnership. Now, extremely good period for business. You could get a lot of clients or customers at this time. Now, those who are looking to get married or find a marriage partner, this month will be very good for that. Now, those already married, your spouse or partner will prove to be very lucky for you. Now, you're sure to gain through your spouse, your love partner, your business partner, whichever it is, their luck will rub on to you. Now, you could meet a lot of new people while traveling, and those people could end up being lucky for you in some way or the other, I should say. Now, seventh house also denotes some of your wishes and dreams or goals. Some of your goals could get fulfilled this month. So all these good results of the Raj Yoga I mentioned about, you will experience most of these good results after October 18th, when Jupiter and Saturn will go direct. Now, Jupiter does very well in the seventh house in matters of marriage and going abroad for education. Now, you will do things to increase your knowledge and your wisdom will expand. Now, because of that, your aura will be very strong and you will attract a lot of people because of the strong aura around you. Now, again, we need to remember that all these may not happen for all Cancer ascendant. It all ultimately depends on what Mahadasha or time period you're running and how these planets are placed in your birth chart. So, so remember that these predictions are general and based on transit. Of course, with transits, you will get a flavor of which direction your month could proceed in terms of different areas of your life in general. Now, when we talk about aspects of Jupiter and Saturn, there could be some major changes at your spouse's or partner's workplace. It could be something major that it may not appear to be good initially, but the change will ultimately turn for the better in the near future for them. Now, Saturn's third aspect on the ninth house means Saturn could delay the luck coming to you. You may have to work harder to get the results of, or you may have to wait a bit longer to get the results. Now, Saturn's 10th aspect falls on the fourth house. Now, your mother's health may need to be careful, and some of you may have to go far off or away from your homeland. It could be you may have to go to a different city, maybe. Jupiter's fifth aspect falls on the 11th house, which means your dreams and wishes could be fulfilled, as I said earlier, and you could achieve some of your goals this month. Now, let us see what Mercury is bringing to you this month. Now, Mercury is placed in its own house in the third house. Now, Mercury will give you good communication skills. You will be able to express yourself very clearly to the others at this time, and you will be able to solve the difficult things with your negotiation skills, good negotiation skills and good communication skills this month. So some of you may also undertake some short distance travels. Talking about Sun. Now, Sun rules the second house of wealth and finance and is placed in the third house. So your wealth could come from your writing abilities, social media. Your wealth could come from something related to your neighbors or through your siblings, or you could attract wealth through your short distance traveling. So you may want to plan to do one of these things by which you will attract wealth this month. So you may want to plan for that. Now, Mars. Now let's look Mars. Mars rules the fifth house and the 10th house. Sorry. Mars is very well placed. Now, Mars is sitting with Sun, beg your pardon, who is a ruler of the second house of wealth, forming a nice Lakshmi yoga. Now, wealth can be generated through this month through communication, writing, by the way you speak and communicate with the others. So this will be the source of your wealth. Now, some of you could gain through your career, but definitely hard work will be there, but overall good, I would say. And there will be tough competition for you at work, but definitely a time for name and fame, promotion, and gain through career for you is indicated this month. Now, students will do well in their studies, and others who are pursuing, say, any type of education, this is a good period for them too. Your children could gain wealth this month if they are of that age, grown-ups, I would say. When Mars moves into the fourth house on October 22nd, some of you could have increased chances of buying property or vehicles. When both Sun and Mars move into the fourth house, the house environment your home environment could get somewhat heated up this month, because both Sun and Mars are both fiery planets. So your mother's health will also need to be very careful here. Now, Venus in the 5th house denotes that some of you could fall in love this month, and you may meet someone special. Now, it's possible that that person could be spiritually inclined. Now, Venus and Ketu together in the 5th house could also mean that some of you may feel a bit removed from the worldly happiness or worldly enjoyment and question the lavishness in the world. And that could lead you more into spirituality. Now, this will happen especially if you are running the time period of Venus, and or if Venus and Ketu, they are affecting the 5th house somehow. Now, also because Rahu is aspecting Venus in the 5th house, your mind could play trick on you, and some of you could question the worldly happiness and enjoyment. You may feel that you don't deserve to enjoy the worldly pleasures. Now, such type of feeling could be there for some of you. But Rahu in the 11th house is very good, because Rahu can give you sudden wealth. Now, sudden fame is also possible, and it can take someone from rags to riches. Rahu has that capability. Now, especially this will happen for those whose Rahu is well placed in their birth chart. So this was the overview for the month of October for all Cancer ascendants. I would say don't forget to write your comments below, and also please like the video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.